So when I read all of this, the only perspective that comes to my mind is that people need to understand their value and people need to understand their roles and stuff. And there's so many discussions and so many meetings and so many forums that I've been a part of. And luckily, I've got these opportunities to be participating in some talks around entertainment and media, around fashion, around world change, around United Nations, around media, around journalism, around communication, around art, around music. And I've also been interacting with a lot of people for community work and stuff like that. And when it comes to my work, I deal with different kind of people, and I talk to different kind of people and global leaders, and even people in a micro level who are kind of working with the factory, or maybe a driver, or maybe a logistics guy and stuff like that. And what I realize is that everybody has a role to play, and I've been saying that, and I'm again saying it. Everybody has a role to play. Everybody needs to understand their value. The moment we step out of our offices, or the moment we get into a gym, or the moment we get into a workplace, the moment we get into any environment, people who you're in contact with have something or the other to contribute. And the only sad part is that many people do not understand their values, and the sad part is also some people overvalue themselves and stuff like that. But the point is that it is a world which is for all kind of people, and there may be people who are doing things differently, and people you have no exposure to, and people you've not met, and you form an image of them because of what is beaten into our heads because of the media or what we are shown and stuff. But really, I mean, all of that can help you form an impression, but reality is different. People are different when they meet you, people are different when they are walking with you, and there's so much more to explore in people and stuff like that. And one can't say that a person in and out, because people are changing and stuff. And this is exactly what Shaquille O'Neal, the founder investor, has to say. He says, whenever we played a game, we tried to play as a team which was bigger than what the world saw us as. And we tried to follow the world. We tried to basically know our limits, and we also tried to understand our own value. And we only had this one message driven in our minds. When we are out there, we're going to have fun and stuff like that. And a day wasted, where you have no laughter and when you have no joy or you have no fun, is actually as good as wasting your time and stuff like that. So try and have some humor in your life and stuff. And he also says that as we went on working and associating with different brands, and with different amounts of money and stuff like that, we realized that I was impacting the world, and that gave me more substance, and that gave me more meaning. And of course, there was a value to me as a sports person and stuff like that. But then there are many roles I did and many opportunities which came in, and I was just trying to be useful, and I was just trying to be present there without any monies, because it was in a way empowering people and giving them more confidence when they saw me participate or be present in those events and stuff. So I say that if there's an opportunity to empower people, or to kind of make them feel valued, sometimes your presence can also matter and stuff like that. And that is great, because people are looking for people and personalities who are approachable. People are not looking to be around those who intimidate them or put them off, or do not treat them well and stuff. And this I kind of revisited yesterday when I watched a movie which had one of my favorite actors, Ben Affleck. And I mean, I saw this movie which was so amazing, which had these lawyers, which has these journalists and stuff like that. And this was a stark reality that most of the stuff which was doing in the movie was also kind of enacted. And his relationship was in a mess, his work was in a mess and stuff. And some fake or some acting on TV or being a part of a certain channel got him into limelight and stuff. And people who were hating so much and people who were disliking him so much actually started becoming very fond of him. And we see this in Bollywood. We have so many cases and we have so many stories coming around, people who are participating in real bad, industries or ways of making money and earning money and stuff. And we see the media and TV speak about it. We see police people speak about it and stuff, and after a few months it's all gone in thin air and stuff, so we all know what's the reality and stuff. So anyways, that's a different topic altogether, but the point is to have some values, and the point is to have you know some I would say vision or some impact in a way where you contribute through either your products or through your thought sharing or through your ideologies or through your participation and stuff. And as you do that, you will realize that there is so much more to know and so much more to learn. And if you can do that with people from other parts of the country, you realize that they're also looking to be a part of a community or to be a part of a family as good as India. So I'm Justine Kapani. I'm the founder and CEO of I'm Decor and Design, and we are in the business of design and manufacturing, home and office decor, and interior solutions. So try and think of having some ethics in your work and stuff. And um, the message like to also share is that people underestimate or devalue or undervalue the sense of looking after yourself and taking care of yourself, and the power of dressing up well and stuff. So if you were to follow some very good fashion and international corporates or international personalities, or if you were to look at probably some leaders or change makers, and if you were to follow their traits of dressing up and stuff like that, you realize that it's great to have a flexible thought process around fashion, but certain environments and certain people and certain places require you to be dressing up in a certain manner. So giving yourself these excuses that um, fashion is of no use and fashion is of no consequence, or part dressing plays no role. People need to think about it again, because in the real world, all of that plays a very important role, and people are trained and people are actually going through communication and PR skills just to learn the power of dressing and the power of communication and stuff. So following Bollywood or Hollywood personalities who do not have a fashion statement, or who are much evolved or much older, let's say in their 80s or 70s, for those people, probably the stage of life they're in, it makes sense. But there are so many people I know who even in their 80s or till 104 look after themselves. So please take care of yourself, and with ethics and some values and adding impact and meaning, try and do that to yourself first as well. This is where the focus on improving your personality happens, and you can always do that by dressing up, but more of it is how you talk, more of it is how you communicate, more of it is the messages or the books you read, the music you follow, and people you follow, and all of that forms a part of your mind space and stuff. And when it comes to the world of branding, marketing, communication, or personalities and stuff, people are forever changing and evolving. So if you're stuck in one kind of fashion, try and imbibe new ways of kind of improvising and stuff. And remember, whatever you do, try and leave a positive message or a meaning wherever you are. People remember that all the time. If you're good to them, they'll remember you. And if you're bad, they'll remember you. And I can stand and vouch for this, because people I've met in my journey, even in the formative years of my career during my college and in my first venture at 24, still remember me for the kind of person I was. So people remember it, for donkey years. So hope this helps. Love and luck. Take care. The point is to add meaning, impact, and value. And if you do not feel that you can make a change or bring a change, you need to think about it again. And when you start doing your work daily, think about what message you can drive and try and make it a real positive and a nice, impactful one. Love and luck. Take care. Bye bye.